For the next 7 episodes, you may hear references to hosts TAP-G and SurferClock detonating a nuclear device. The producers of the show would like to remind you that while bomb threats are never funny, this podcast is all in good fun and no actual threat is present. Please refrain from taking the podcast too seriously and enjoy the episode. Thank you. After a failed attempt to rescue TAP-G, SurferClock became an additional hostage to the hostile aliens. In the second rescue attempt, Captain Kirk successfully rescued the boys and brought them back aboard the Enterprise. But after a short pursuit with the aliens, the crew on the Enterprise was shot down onto a foreign planet and landed with a mighty crash. After some time, some movement finally stirred from within the shipwreck.
Hello? Is everyone still here?
I am present and alive.
I'm okay. Holy cow, my foot! It's just lying across my chest! Medic! TAP-G? That's my foot. Oh, good to know.
Does anyone see the captain?
Captain? Captain! 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 Oh, hey guys, over here! She's unconscious, but she's breathing. Can someone help me move this panel off her leg?
Allow me to scan her.
Initiating health scan analysis. Health analysis complete. Displaying results.
Whoa, we need to get her to a hospital. Where? We're on a remote alien planet.
I seem to recall a medical facility not far from here. I saw it just before we crash landed.
Well, let's not waste any time. Come on, team effort, people.
Asil, Reese, TAP-G, and SurferClock struggled to carry the unconscious Captain Kirk to the county healthcare clinic. It took nearly an hour to get her there. But the good news was the staff welcomed our heroes and gave her the proper medical treatment she required. An hour and a half later, as Captain Kirk lay in bed, fast asleep, Reese, Asil, and TAP-G sat, waiting for her to wake up.
So, it's been bugging me for weeks. Cats land on their feet. A slice of buttered toast will always land on the ground, butter side down. If I strapped a slice of buttered toast to the back of a cat, which side will land? Or will it just perpetually rotate for an eternity?
I feel so sorry for the guy who'll have to cut your head open during your autopsy.
Your very question is fraught with lack of logic, all of which is based upon an old wives' tale and what you humans call Murphy's Law.
So, perpetual mid-air rotation? An illogical question creates an illogical outcome?
Your perception of the known universe and matters of logic seem quite nil, TAP-G.
If only you knew the half of it.
Then, SurferClock entered the room.
Hey guys, something's up.
I'll say, I think Tapper's found the cabinet where they keep the NyQuil.
No, seriously. Wasn't this place nearly bursting at the seams with doctors and nurses just 20 minutes ago? Because I was just going to use the bathroom. The building's almost completely empty.
The medical personnel have abandoned the building?
That, or it's time for the daily hide-and-seek game.
Don't they have patients to look after?
Seems low on their list of priorities, apparently.
If something's wrong and we need to get out, what should we do about the captain?
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. You're not going much of anywhere anyway.
Then, to the surprise of all, Cassowary Gary and Wolfgang Amadeus stepped into the room.
Welcome to the planet Soldrake.
How did you two find us?
We shot you down, remember, dimwit?
We followed you guys here and paid off the chief of medicine to have everyone evacuate so we could trap you here.
What, they don't have the Hippocratic Oath on this planet?
Not when 350 subtions are involved.
Subtions?
The planet's currency.
Oh.
And the best part? We called Mr. 626 to have him meet us here. He should be here at any moment.
Over my dead body, Judy.
Captain, you're awake!
Where did you hear that name? Did you read my file?
Your real name is Judy? From now on, I'm gonna call you a stupid Judy. What was that?
Inside joke.
As we speak, the Federation is on their way to arrest you two for abduction, kidnapping, assault, and battery, assault on a Federation officer, destruction of Federation property, and fraud. You're lucky to not have second-degree murder to that list.
Heads, the Federation. Tails, Stitch. Wait, are we gonna cut here for dramatic tension until next week's episode this quickly?
No. See, look at the little red bar. We're up like halfway through this episode.
Oh, I thought that was like a health bar or something.
Open the door already!
And entering the room was Stitch and his evil genius creator, Dr. Jumba Jokiba.
I got puzzled! 626 is wondering why you called them, and I am wondering why we are forced to cross entire galaxy.
Mr. 626, thank goodness you're here. These are the scum we told you about, the ones who didn't like your ride.
626 recognizes you, as do I. You do!
Who, us?
No, these two are annoying stalkers of 626 and little girl.
Stalkers?
Yes, are always doing favors and duties for 626, calling themselves biggest fans or Stitch's servants.
We're so sorry if we offended you, Mr. 626. Terribly, tremendously sorry.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Oh, this is such a...
You see what I am meaning?
Okay, hold the phone. You mean to tell me that you two were not hired by Stitch to abduct us and rough us up, and certainly not because of our opinions on Stitch's great escape?
Well, excuse us for trying to preserve the honor of our idols and respect his unsaid wishes.
Wait, what?
They gave your ride a terrible review.
Stitch know that. Stitch was there.
They're going to drop a nuclear warhead on it.
Uganda?
How destructive!
Are they correct? Do you truly intend to obliterate an attraction of theatrical entertainment with split atoms?
Well, it's being kind of generous by calling it entertainment.
You see, it has...
No!
Why atomic energy?
It's on their most recent episode, the top 10 attractions that deserve to be nuked. Stitch's Great Escape made number 1.
And they had an actual nuclear warhead they're gonna detonate on it in less than a week from now.
So you didn't set off the warhead! I want my hammer back, tappers!
Alana Batisti. Get girl?
626, although is respectful of your opinions of this attraction, is saddened by your choice to destroy it. He asks if you have to.
Well, we don't have to. We
Aha! So you admit in your wrongdoing.
Shut up, Judy.
But I'm right, aren't I? These two miscreants have no authority to drop a nuclear arsenal in the first place.
Not true. I called the Department of Homeland Security. They said it was, quote, restricted under every known federal jurisdiction, end quote. Which I took to mean as, go ahead, dude.
Oh my goodness, seriously?
It won't matter anyway. For I have already set the detonator, and in less than 1 week, the bomb will go off, and we'll take over the world.
Why are you doing that? You're not helping our case.
I don't know. People always seem to say that when they set off a bomb.
Look, on behalf of our show, let me just say this. If we were going to get this many people involved, we wouldn't have been so brash to set off a bomb on a ride. We had no idea this was going to happen.
You seem to forget that in your analysis of what constitutes as an attraction of good or bad quality, that there are already multiple people involved.
Who?
The people who design and create these attractions. These individuals put their very heart and souls into these attractions for general public to enjoy, whether it is misled or not. To obliterate their creation out of personal lack of preference is inappropriately an illogical choice.
Estille's right. If you guys are simply critics, why are you taking it upon yourselves to destroy it?
Didn't Roger Ebert personally destroy a copy of North?
You know, I never thought about that.
Yeah, I mean, now that you put it like that, it does feel like we're kind of being cold-hearted jerks about it.
So, are you going to destroy Stitch's ride?
The conclusion of What's the Abduction, the Fate of Escape, coming next week.
Oh, come on!